To kick us off, here are some VBHS updates.
For students enrolled in AP courses, a $10 test fee is due before November 20th. Students can pay online at vanburenschoolddistrict.square.site or bring cash to the office or to Ms. Hefner's room in S206. There is a 50-cent processing fee for online payments.
Juniors, if you are interested in applying to attend Arkansas Governor's School next summer, please email Kara McGee by November 30th at kara.mcgee@vbsd.us.
Congratulations to the following students that have been elected for the Art Club Leadership Team: Emma Lee, Colton Nichols, Riley Norris, Stella Ramirez, Natalie Ofaso.
War Memorial Stadium hosted the annual State Marching Championship this Monday. Let's just say we'll be wearing way more jewelry soon.
Van Buren won the High Visual Effect Award and broke Lake Hamilton's 5-year streak at winning state. Van Buren scored a 92.76, beating Lake Hamilton by a mere .02 points.
We're both in band, and let us tell you, the hours suck, but the reward is high.
To the rest of the band, let's just say we're proud of everybody, from all of us here at PPN.
Our shout out this week goes up to Mr. Will. Welcome back. The school is a little emptier without you. Plus, PPN missed our biggest fan.
Our student shout out goes to Caleb Kovich, just because.
The Spring 2021 Annual Poetry Contest for the Poets Roundtable of Arkansas has opened! Yay!
There's no entry fee. The poems can be any subject with a 24-line limit.
Students may submit one poem only, and there is a cash prize involved.
You can submit your poems from January 1st to March 1st, 2021.
There are some other submission details about this contest, and if you'd like to know more, you can contact Mrs. Hurst or Mrs. Radley for the full set of instructions.
Hey everybody, it's Brendan Miller back here with some more Pointer Pack News weather. Hope you're having a great Friday out there. Good luck to the Pointers tonight on senior night as they take on the Benton Panthers at Blakemore Field. It's going to be a beautiful Friday out there today with sunny skies and high temperatures in the low 70s. As we look at the game time temperatures, they should go down into the mid to upper 60s. As we look at the weekend weather, all you park lovers, it's time once again to hit up that park because temperatures are going to be in the mid 70s and we're going to be seeing plenty of sunny skies this weekend. As we look at next week's weather, Monday and Tuesday, we will be seeing sunny skies and high temperatures in the low 70s. And then a cold front will move through on Wednesday of next week and the temperatures will plummet to the upper 50s. And then looking ahead to next Friday, we could be seeing some rain chances out there. As we head out to the tropics, what was Hurricane Ida has now turned into a tropical storm and is moving at a very turtle-like pace, heading for South Florida, and it could affect the Miami area by late Sunday. I'm Brandon Miller signing off once again.
In the U.S., Hurricane Eta is the next threat to the Gulf of Mexico. This will be the 12th hurricane and the 28th tropical storm of this season.
Internationally, it's set to rip near Metro Manila, the capital region, which is home to 24 million people.
At least 10 people have died and 3 people are still missing after Typhoon Gani. This is the strongest typhoon of the season.
More than 300 houses were buried under the volcanic rocks and mud flows from the Mayon volcano. It severely hit Albay province in the Baikal region, a lawmaker said.
And in Turkey, residents of Izmir were holding out hope for survivors after a magnitude 7 earthquake hit, killing at least 39 people in Turkey and Greece and injuring over 800 people.
Our thoughts are with these natural disaster victims.
I'm Tanner. And I'm Sam, and this is Pointer Pack News Sports. As mentioned earlier, shout out to our band for winning the 6A state championship this past Monday. For most of our seniors, this is their 3rd ring in the 4 years they've been here. In baseball news, the LA Dodgers beat the Tampa Bay Rays in 6 games to win the World Series. This is their first World Series victory since 1988. The Arkansas Razorbacks will play at home Saturday against Tennessee Volunteers. They were looking for a bounce back after a loss against Texas A&M last Saturday. This past Friday, our Pointers lost to the Bulldogs at home. We now have our last home game this Friday against the Benton Panthers. If you haven't caught a game, I recommend coming. Let's make these senior football players have a good outing on their last home game. The election was held on Tuesday. As of Wednesday, there was no official winner. The outcome was unclear for 6 swing states.
Georgia, Michigan, Nevada, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin were still counting votes. We may get some final vote counts this week, while others could take a few days.
As of Wednesday, Biden swept Northeast states, while Trump typically wins Republican states in the South and Midwest. Trump won the battlegrounds of Florida, Iowa, and Ohio.
As of Wednesday, we can tell you the outcomes of a few things that were voted on.
Florida raised its minimum wages to $15 an hour by 2026.
Colorado's proposed ban on late-term abortions did not pass.
New Jersey, South Dakota, and Arizona voted to legalize recreational marijuana.
Oregon became the first state to decriminalize processing a small amount of any street drug.
Mississippi voted to adopt a new state flag that does not feature the Confederate battle flag.
Tommy Tuberville beat the Democrat Doug Jones in Alabama.
Democrats flipped 2 seats. John Hickenlooper defeated Gardner in Colorado. And Mark Kelly, who, fun fact, is also a NASA astronaut, defeated McSally in Arizona.
Iowa Senator Joni Ernest, a Republican, won the re-election.
All in all, this election had a big turnout. It could take time for the swing states and the mail-in ballots. Those states don't allow election officials to get much counting done before Election Day.
Stay tuned for next week's episode where we break down political shifts in the country.
Americans are buying guns at a record rate, and gun buyers say they are motivated by a new destabilization sense that is pushing them to purchase weapons, some for the first time. People are ironically motivated. Mass shootings often prompt more gun sales, and for that reason, so do elections of more liberal Democrats. Across the country, Americans bought 15.1 million guns in 7 months this year, from March through September, a 91% leap from the same period in 2019. According to seasonally adjusted firearms sales estimates from The Trace, a nonprofit news organization that focuses on gun issues.
More on America. Residents in Puerto Rico are American citizens who have no voting representation in Congress. This week, they will vote on a referendum about whether they want to change that and have the island become a state.
Ultimately, the decision is up to Congress and the President, but if the referendum passes, it will increase the chances that a future Congress and President would grant statehood to both Puerto Rico and Washington, D.C. The platforms of the Democratic and Republican parties both support allowing Puerto Ricans to decide if they want to become a state.
More on COVID effects. The face mask company 3M has sold 1.4 billion masks so far this year, per its earnings report. The manufacturer is aiming to make 2.4 billion N95 masks annually by the end of the year, which could more than triple its capacity before the pandemic.
The sad news is that those will all end up in a landfill. So if we're going to wear these masks, let's get some reusable ones or end the mask mandate.
Many European countries have gone into a second lockdown in hopes of reducing numbers. But these same countries are shortening their quarantines in hopes that people will actually comply to them, according to Wall Street Journal reports.
14-day quarantines in some places have been reduced to 7 or 10 days.
Why is this important? Well, Thanksgiving is coming up, and travel is inevitable. International travel is risky, and some colleges are even extending their winter breaks in hopes of reducing travel this flu season.
Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey, Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg, and Alphabet CEO Sundar Pichai faced off against a Senate panel over widespread protections. Section 230 offers their tech empires.
Quick refresher, Section 230 is a 26-word provision tucked away in a 1996 law that says internet companies cannot be held liable for the content their users post. It's been attacked by both conservatives and liberals, and even the CEOs themselves, for its imprecise language and sweeping consequences.
Why is this important? Reform for big tech companies affects everyone eventually. It's all in regards to free speech, information, and disinformation.
Happy Friday, and thanks for watching.
Here's your student submissions for the week. If you forgot to submit your Halloween pictures, no worries. We'll still show them next week. DM our Instagram here at VPHS Pointer Pack News.
Got attacked by a pack of dogs. She said it's okay. I got some wilderness skills beneath my belt. She said she used to be a part of a scout team. They nearly beat a leader one time, but they didn't have enough thread to sew the patches on. She said, you know how you heard about that family that burned down in that house? Well, that was her. She said it was just some hoax that you made up to watch people cry.
Quick refresh.
Yeah, she whispered to me softly.
It.
Oh, I made the lettering big, not the.
You gotta look professional. Oh, that does not sound right. Do it.
We're keeping up with the Kardashians. Not really.
He's the CEO of the alphabet.
Aw sound.
Yeah.
Beautiful Friday out there with plenty.
Annually by the end of the year, which could
She wanted to die by a river.
Weather.
Drag her away. So that when she's dreaming